maybe I gotta go to camera. I got too many pine cones in my way. How y'all doing today? Well, it's cold, and here we are talking about a few things. This is the Hatsan QE 130S quiet energy break barrel air gun, 30 caliber. And I have not done any chronograph work on this gun, so this is the first day to do it. The first slugs, talk about ammunition, the first slugs I started shooting this thing are the Rouge Precision lead slugs. These are 50 grain, and they're a bit heavy. 50 grain hollow point. You can see. That's your slug. Now, a lot of people have had trouble shooting round ball in this gun. The round ball is supposed to be one of the alternate ammunition. Well, a lot of your guns are U.S. calibers, 30 caliber. You can look at them to be around 308 or 310. I suspected that this was more like 303. And when I used my calipers and measured the barrel earlier, that's what I found. It was more like 303 instead of 308. Still 7.62 millimeter. So anyway, I was wondering about what the diameter of these slugs would be. You know, they publish what the diameters are, but always good to track. This is exactly 300. Okay, so these here are the exact same caliber, same measurement as your Precision Products Super Buckshot #1 shot. Now, a disclaimer: Precision Products publishes on their website a disclaimer that these are not meant or intended to be used in their guns, and they aren't. But I don't know why, it's a liability thing or what, but it doesn't matter. If you use them in your air gun, and these are swaged shots, so they're pretty much perfect. Beware that your barrel diameters may vary. I guarantee you a 310 or a 318 ball will not chamber in this gun. It will not. Tom Gaylord has tried it, failed. Everyone else who's tried it has failed. But #1 buck does. So if you don't want to incur Ballistic Products' ire of using their swage #1 shot, you can buy a bullet mold that will throw #1 buckshot ball, and like a string of them at a time. And if you're shooting a lot of targets and using a trap to catch your rounds, it's not a bad idea. You can recycle all that. You could never run out of ammunition. So keep that in mind. Now, I have a couple of things in my pocket here. And the last time I shot this gun with the slugs, I penetrated 2 layers of 3/4 inch board, and it blew right through it like it wasn't there. It blows through plywood at 25 yards like it's not there. You can see very good mushrooming. You can see the hollow base on the back of them. Cool thing about these suede slugs, you can get them hollow base and a hollow point. You can't do that at the same time with casting equipment. You can get a plain base with a hollow point, or you can get a plain tip or a flat tip with a hollow base, but you can't do that. Anyway, moving along. So we measured that one at 300. The slug the round I've not tried with this gun, the pellet, is the PolyMag. And I've heard a lot of good things about the PolyMags. Better PolyMags. They're a ballistic tip wad cutter. And so I guess that will make it technically a semi-wad cutter. And here they are. This is 30 caliber. So we're going to start today, and we're going to get some data on the Rouge Precision 30 caliber 50 grain slugs. And then we're going to switch to the PolyMags which are, I believe, 44.75 grains. This is supposed to be your optimum ammo, from what I hear from most people's experience. And then when we go down to the cheap one, you get like 300 ball in this one here for like $45 delivered to the house, which is not bad, you know, for the number of rounds that you get. Okay, or you can make them yourself. Your choice. So don't go with 308 or 310 ball. Order a number one buckshot bullet mold to throw your ball. All right. They load easily. And you're ready to go. Settle in and do a shot. Get that in the way. Shot low, but dead. Let's see how it shoots the next one. So we're just going for groups now. I knew it was going to be a little low. I got an error on it. We don't have date on that shot. Ooh, perfect. 399.1 feet per second. $399. No date on number one. I'm going to have to do a fourth shot to get the first shot data. I was aiming better then, so don't trust my groups. Got another error. Got a little more toward the edge. I hate it when we don't get data. I'll make a much better chronometer than this one. These shots got a little more variation in them than I would like. I'm curious as to how the Polymags are going to group by comparison. $389. I still go back over this to make this work. still takes a lot of cotton to use this gun. This is the last round I'm going to put again, no matter what. So. Off to the right, and I got another error. It's about 390 feet per second. Alrighty. Predator PolyMag, 44.75 grams. We've all measured these. I think we had a little, and we know we had a little more base on it. I think we did do that. No more snug fit too. A lot more snug fit actually. So we're going to see what this one gives us. That one shot a bit higher, I think. Quite a bit higher. And I'm not sure where it hit. That being the case, I have to go find out where. Alright. I believe I'm off to the left a bit. I'm not entirely sure. Now, this is going to add a whole new dimension of what we're doing. So that being the case, I need to bring this thing back to right. And that was 498.2 feet per second. 498.2. That's taking about 100 feet per second faster. That's significant. Significant. Now, if these group well, and they just fit so much better. Avoid the slugs. These so slugs. Size, it's good. Swing it off to the right. And a bit high at that. Down. Don't pinch your hand or anything. Be careful that with brake barrels, fellas. If you get pinched by one of these things, you can make a nasty blood blister. 561 feet per second. Quite a bit faster. .555. Now that was real close to that other one. These group better, that's for sure. Seem to come back to the right a lot. Let's do this. I'm to put around in there. 555.6. These are just a lot more better grouping. You need to practice a lot of trigger discipline with this gun. A lot of it. Don't figure anywhere near that trigger when you shoot. Ooh. Still off to the right a lot. Off to the left. I think I may have scope issues. I keep thinking off and on I have scope issues. I may have. Would be surprised with this one. But she groups a lot tighter. 556.7. Still pulling to the left. You want to come back for it. But no, we have a group anyway. Just on there. We don't need to run a scope on this gun. 546.9 feet per second last shot. That's a little better. Okay. We got a good group. You can see the group. We'll go look at it. All right. Now. Ballistic products, no $1. I won't use your name anymore. Number $1, any make, any method. Suede today. Now, these may just be too small to group well either. They fit in there nice and snug. We'll see what we get this one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was actually pretty good. Okay. We're back after interruptions. That didn't register a velocity. I find that a lot with this so-called Chrony. It's got some age on her now, so. I didn't think in here. Did I pop this thing? No, I did not. Oh, here we go. We'll put another one in here and see if we can get a little better velocity on it. I'm going to change our sights in it because we are in the zone. We are. That thing hit hard though. Ooh! Didn't register anything on the chronometer. But it's gripping like all get out. I don't know what the deal is, but it's gripping like all get out. Amazed. Right there. On the meatball. Another error. I'm not getting any readings. I don't know why. The doggone ball is performing. Not as well as the Predators. The Predators aren't hitting in dead center though. But another error. What is going on? I don't know what the deal is. It's off to my side. I'm going straight over the middle of the chronometer. Fix that. These videos never, ever end up. .465.9. That's the best reading we've got. 465.9. That's pretty hot. Well, so much for the 3-shot group. Now we're just shooting for the heck of it. Do one more of these, and probably all my back can take for the day. See, sits in there nicely. Nice and snug. Not overly snug. Another error. No, about 465 feet per second. It's the only reading we got. We need to change chronometers. I'm pretty sure of that. But, well, that was fun and enlightening. And we did get on the target. More to the right. Shoot one more time. Can't. We probably got to shoot one more time. And one more. And we just can't get enough of it. I'm going to put some hog skull targets. I'm shooting silhouettes. Gotta get the steam. .526.2. Yeah, significantly higher. We're going to do some figures on those. I'll call it. Let's do one more shot. Pretty dang good though. You get to nailing it with these and PolyMags. The hell with slugs. You really don't need slugs in a brick barrel. You really don't. I'm made for it. .550. 526, 550. That's 2 good velocities. Let's get one more. We have the spread for our ballistics program. I'm going to have to go back and look at the video and see what my figures were so that I can put it in my ballistics program, my band ballistic program. .542. Now we got pretty good velocities. So, and these seem to be grouping pretty doggone good for what they are. Not as good as the PolyMags, but they're grouping pretty good no matter, nonetheless. So I think the PolyMags and these are probably going to be pretty close. I'm going to shoot a PolyMag around right quick. Just to confirm my hit point of impact. It was drastically different from the slugs. The slugs were, tend to pull way far to the right. Sometimes you find one of these ballistic tips with a tip knocked off of it. You don't want that. Oh, she's a beast to cop. And a beast to shoot. .562. So this is only 30 feet per second slower, roughly, than the round ball. And we're I'm going to put a fresh target up for that. We'll speed it up. I'll put a fresh target on. And we'll shoot PolyMags in a minute. That thing has been striking the target with so much energy that it moved the trap. That is quite a bit of energy. these things down here. The only thing we're playing with now is the Polymags. Now, Polymags are the overall champion as far as grouping. If I can get her on target with them. And I've heard a lot of good things about the Polymags. 562 feet per second last shot. All right, dead center. That's pretty damn good. Oh, Jesus. All right, dead center. What you bet the next? Ooh. Yes. We're going to group at that. We're going to group at that. There's going to be one more to make us a group. More consistent. $5.55 point. Just a little bit, spread out a little bit from it, but that's not bad. That would be a fly within the capabilities of this area. There you go. Let's do one more round. $5.52, that's about as consistent to get. Yikes. My videos go too long. I do a lot of shooting. I'm in a neighborhood here. I can't do any tanning right or anything like that with it. Maybe when I get out in the bushes, like out in the country. Come on, boy. First I was shooting low, now I'm shooting high. First I was shooting left, now I'm shooting in the middle. The only thing is these engineered pellets like this, and these aren't torpedo. They get there are minor imperfections in the manufacturing process. Happens. Dead on whatever place I was putting those. To the left a little bit and high. Okay, that's probably going to be good at 25. We're going to call that good. Somebody's to come to the right of that there. This is discussed to us. That was good. A little high still. Okay. Let's do a good job. I'm not even worried about velocities here. I know where I am. Oh yeah, just right. Just a little bit high still. You know what, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's right there. We're right on the edge of that. I think we're good. All right, what do you think, folks? Now I need a hog head to shoot at. Time to go look for silhouettes. But that will have to wait for another time off. Well, it's been fun. I wish we could do more of this and rather than have to go back to work. I'm the workingest retired man you'll ever meet. Y'all take care. Get out and do some hunting. At least go do some shooting at the range. Don't let anybody stop you. It's good for what ails you.